Alrighty then, let's go on to the next one. All right, Premier Auto Care. Here we go. I love mobile detailing companies. Now, these are always competitive markets, but guess what? Lots of detailers don't even put in the bare minimum, so it's easy to start winning. All right, Premier Auto Care, Premier Auto Care, Premier Works, Premier Auto. All right, are we the top one here? Premier Auto Care? There's two. I see two of them. Let's see what the different links are. Which one are you? They're both AI made, so it's a little bit hard to tell. Premier Auto Care, the one with 7 and all right. So I'm gonna do the one with more reviews because that's gonna be because then you can just take those same things and apply it to your other one. Alrighty then, let's go. Oh wait, is this one? Okay, we're gonna open up this one. Am I opening up the correct one? All right, you have your services laid out. That is perfect. Boom. Let's see. Continue to post more on your Google Business profile. Bink, 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 bink. Hey, there we go. You're doing a good job there. All right. I like that you're getting reviews. That is awesome. I feel like everything looks so good so far, which tells me if you're doing the right things with your AI website, then you should be able to start ranking. Because you have the basics. You got an address, which is good. Oh, wait, do you have an address? You don't have an address. Ooh. So you're not going to be ranking is actually what that means. So the number one thing that's going to matter for you, it's going to be getting an address. And like I said, I do have a worksheet now on how you can get an address. And you basically just have to follow it. If you don't want to make it your home, then you can get another location and then try and make it that. But it's not going to work if you're doing a virtual mailbox or like a virtual business address, a PO box, any of that. It's not going to work. Okay. And now for your website, I'm going to run it through SiteLiner. SiteLiner basically tells me how much duplicate content you have on your website. And over time, that standard has changed. Back in the day, it was just someone copying and pasting the same content onto a bunch of different pages and just changing out a couple words. Now it's people using AI websites and it doesn't have original content. It just uses the same content over and over and over. So you only have 3 pages. You have 56% duplicate content. That's a little bit of a concern, but it also doesn't really mean much. Part of it might be, let's see what type of pages we got. We got premium detailing. Okay. Nice. Gallery work. So part of it is probably because do you have your packages laid out on your homepage? Let's see. Yes, you do. So that is the problem. Packages, they're already on your homepage. So you might as well just link it down or, it doesn't really matter. What you need to do is you have all your services listed out here, right? Boom. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your website. Let's see. What town are you in? Modesto. Let's call it Modesto. You're servicing Modesto. You're going to change everything that you have in here and it's going to be targeted towards Modesto, right? This here will be car detailing in Modesto. Then we'll have all the services. Auto car detailing in Modesto. People usually type in car detailing, by the way. So I would focus on those keywords, but you just change this. So this is one service page, another service page, car waxing in Modesto, clay bar treatment in Modesto, engine detailing in Modesto. You're going to make all those pages. Boom. There we go. I already gave you a bunch of pages. Now, do you want more help? All right, fine. I'll give you more help. Here's more help. So now once you have Modesto done, you're going to be like, okay, now I created everything. My whole page is all targeted towards Modesto. And now you're probably going to be like, I'm not getting business up in Oakdale, Turlock, Lathrop, Stockton, right? So then you're going to make more pages. You're going to take your top 4 services, probably car detailing, is it engine detailing, interior detailing? You're going to take your top 4 services, whatever's getting the most search result. That's why you have a Google Search Console. It should be set up. And then you're going to go and they take those locations and take your top 4 services and make pages for all of those, targeting keywords, targeting out specific locations in that area. How does that sound? Does that sound like a plan? I feel like that sounds like a plan to me. How does that sound, Premier Auto Care? Bink, 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 da bink, da bink, bink. All right, perfect. There we go. And you're going to do this exact same thing for your other business. An address matters. If you want the playbook on how to get a Google Business Profile approved, I'll shoot me a message and I'll just send you the link. How does that sound? I've been sending it out to a bunch of people today. I'm like, okay, enough people have asked me. I just have to send that out because otherwise I'm typing out this long message. Now I just have a nice little Word document or Google Doc for people. Alrighty then. All right, here we go.